Oh, we're in North Wilkesboro for a hosted race that I
All right, man, we're
hosted,
going green. Thanks,
so
stand
I
by.
can avoid the mod squad. I'd like some green flag laps, and I know this group can do it, and there's no league racing going on, so I thought we'd see how many people wanted to come out to race
Get
modifieds
ready.
with the group, and we're here for 85 laps, a
The
little
pace car
longer
is in.
than officials, kind of formatted off officials, but little bit of changes, so it's not exactly the same. Weather is also different, but we do have two sets of
Green
tires.
flag, green flag.
We have 13 people, so it should be a lot of fun, hopefully.
Got one outside.
I don't think we'll need tires, though, unless we do have caution. Track is pretty warm, though, 120,
Low.
and this car really slick on cold
Go
tires.
there.
Did not get a good qualifying run. I did crank the brake bias back 2 clicks
All clear, all
for
clear.
qualifying
Outside.
and never turned any laps with it like that, and it was
Stay
just
low.
a lot. Big handful.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. All clear, all clear.
But this is 10 laps longer than the official race.
All clear, all clear.
I don't know what they have for weather, but
Left of the finish.
I did regenerate the weather.
One, just hit the fastest left. 8,
Same time of day,
4, 7, 6.
run and fix setup. No tweaks to it, just I didn't even test it. I just assumed it was good because it's the official.
The car in C2, just hit the fastest left. 18,
But I know with
3,
weather
7,
changes,
7.
the handling does also change a little bit. That should make it a little more interesting, I think. Just a change in pace from if anybody's running the C-fixed core mods.
The leader just did a 18.431.
But it's good to see so many people out here. I didn't know how popular this would be at all. I had a little bit of an idea how many people were gonna join, but this is more than I think I saw, which is nice. I mean, it's about the size of a 4-mod field you get in officials, unless it's like peak hours, so.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in C2 just hit the fastest lap. 18.3.
And it's actually not too bad to host. I haven't hosted a race in a really long time, like talking going back 10 years. And I don't know if I've ever really hosted a race. I know I've hosted like practice sessions before for an old league I was in, but for 2 hours it's only $1, which I thought that's pretty good. I just compare it to like going to the arcade and play $1 or pay $1 to play Daytona USA for 10 minutes. It's a little tricky to set up. I mean, it's just like the AI, setting up an AI race, but there's boxes all over the place. It almost missed, almost made it a open setup session. I just completely missed the fix box.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
So we got partly cloudy skies, so that's something else too with the weather is. It's going to be dynamic on a fixed setup race where officials pretty sure it's all fixed weather as well. It doesn't change. Trying to get to the outside of Lee, but it's very nervy trying to put the power down. The car's not very stable. And the lanes are kind of, each lane feels like it has a little bit different banking. And the car's going across it out of the corner, out of turn 2 mainly is where I'm looking. It's hard to get the power down because you cross that line right there, and I think there's a little bit of change in banking. Nick's running an opposite line. I haven't seen anybody really go high 3 and 4.
The leader just did a 18.602.
Maybe we'll try higher line, see what happens. And in a train right now, so
Inside.
not really able to go anywhere.
Clear low. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
Do get a better run down the straightaway, I think. Appears to be quite different than USA. USA was kind of difficult to pass until we got tires, and then there was a shift in strategies. Right now it seems like you can run all over the track right now.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Did change my seating position a little bit from the USA race. I did slide the seat back a little bit with the camera. Just felt like I was in the dash. A little bit better. I can see around it. Well, I could always see around the air cleaner, but the recording will pick up around the back side of the air cleaner where it wasn't in that race. But I just felt like I was way too far forward in the car. No VR this time. I can't VR for me is a lot better in road setting. This track's probably big enough. I wouldn't get dizzy, but the short tracks really is where I notice like just having problems with the VR. Because there's no physics, there's no I don't have any motion or anything. So just constant loops. Like a short track with really repetitive corners doesn't really work for me.
Stay low. You're clear high, outside. Still there. Stay low. You're clear high.
Must be that outside lane is eating up the tires. I think it's falling off pretty hard. Groups of 2 now. 2 up front, 2 in front of Warren and myself, and then Warren and myself. Warren's gone from the orange mobile to the burnt black mobile. He's in the black mobile for the Euro NASCAR race. I think he just picked this one up. Oh, he would have just picked up the Euro car as well. That's brand new.
Outside. You're clear high.
Almost to halfway here. No signs of any cautions. I did start with a full tank, so don't have to worry about fuel. Maybe I'll look at bumping that down. Not that we would need fuel, but just taking some weight out of the rear. I plan to do these weekly until, well, unless we get a league event of sorts. But Friday nights, 9 p.m. if you want to join. That's when I plan to run them. If turns out there's like a way better time for everybody, I'll consider changing it. The weekend works better for me. Weekend evenings. If it's during the week, I can't do a 9 p.m. race start. Thursday I probably could. But this was the league time for K5, so I figured this is when a lot of people have already committed to the league or are used to making this time frame, so I figured I'd try to keep it the same. And yeah, don't have to make every week either. This isn't the hosted section. It's not through Nick's league, but I can put a requirement to be a K5 member. So if you're not a K5 member, you have to go through Nick's K5 League. But it's all just for fun. I won't be keeping score of points or anything. I may do for funsies, the race stats if hosted spits out the same as the league, which I think it's the same. The AI is a little different when you do AI racing. The format comes out in a .json versus an Excel file. But those are, I've been able to convert those, so. But yeah, no points for the posted races. They're just for fun. But I'll probably keep track of the put up race results, because I don't know if you could ever find the race results again once you exit out of posted. I think unless it's tied to a league and you do a single event through a league, I think the hosteds just disappear. I've never really looked, but would be curious to see if I could find the old hosteds I did, because I think one time before the Daytona 500 was an actual event, I think I hosted a Daytona 500 in a league setting, which that was like 10 cars, and I think only 2 finished. It was like what you see in the race results for like the lowest split NIS races, pretty much. We may slowly be catching the guys in front. Maybe not. Warren looks like he's tight. Or both loose and tight. Doesn't look like he turned center great. But he looks loose out of the corner. It's very difficult pass on the bottom.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Got 30 to go. Yeah, I just can't get the power down. Track temp's 123 still. It is, it's like 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's 340 in sim. I did put it on 2 times speed, but we're also, only been racing for like 20 minutes, so not going to be a lot of time change in these races because they're going to be pretty quick. Relatively, especially if they go green. They're not going to be super long. I think for the most part, I've gone longer than officials, but by like 10 to 15 to 20 laps. And we'll look at tires too. Maybe we run like different sets of tires on the wall every week. Maybe we do a week with no tires. Although if it goes green, it's not going to matter because nobody's going to come get tires. I think maybe I will put it to 1 tire set on the wall. Because if we do 2 and get a caution, everybody's going to come in and pit, and then they have another set. But with this group, I don't think there's going to be a lot of cautions. So if you do 1 set of tires, I think some people will gamble on tire set, and I think some would save. Somebody was on pit road. 23 to go. Oh. If we try the outside in 3 and 4, that was the Nick line. There's probably a ton of rubber up here. Yeah, there is. A ton of marbles. We'd have to run like a second lane, I think. Even then, there's still a ton of marbles. Not enough track in 3 and 4 to get a run on the outside. Not enough banking. Get the nose to point and the whole car wants to come around.
Outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
That outside lane is just really tough to contend with. Even on the new track. The old track, I felt like it was a little more of an advantage, especially with like the 87s, because those are tricky to turn down the track because they're so heavy. This still has, I mean, I guess they did just do a profile or a paving or repave, kept the same profile. Oh, wow.
Still there? Hold your line. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Oh, where's Sage going?
All clear, all clear.
I thought he was pitting.
Good job, man. You're in pit.
I don't think I'm going to get Warren. I don't think I can get around him on the inside.
Got one outside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Car has a ton of rotation off throttle.
Outside.
In 1 and 2, and when you get into 2,
All clear, all
you
clear.
can't really put the power down
Got one outside.
because the car is still doing its rotation
Clear high,
thing.
Clear high. Deleted it on 18.921.
Need to get a run out at 2 on the high side and get a pass attempt, I think, in the 3. Oh, that time I couldn't even get the power down.
Five to go at the line. This is less than optimal.
Oh. Breaking traction, trying to go forwards on the top side.
Outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Outside. All clear, all clear.
Almost drifted into his lane.
All right, man. 2 to go. All right, man. White flag. 1 more left. Go. The lead is stood on 19.07. You got one outside.
See if we can get power down. We can't.
All clear, all clear.
Can't.
You got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside.
Oh, I entered way too low. I can't get
Still there.
power down out of the corner.
You're clear high, clear
Oh,
high.
good race
Outside.
to Warren. Good race to everybody. That was a lot of fun. I think it was been better than whatever we could get in officials. Yeah, if you want to join next week, we'll do. I don't even know where it's going. We're following the CFIX schedule. If there's no hosted races, it'll be Fridays 9 p.m. Eastern. Details will be in Nick's Discord, the K5. Usually, I've been putting the stuff under the viewer channel, viewer videos and events. But yeah, we'd had a lot of fun. Thanks for coming out, for everybody who did make it, and yeah, hopefully we'll do it again next week. Thanks for watching.